Welcome back to Foeontheflicks. Gonna do a quick review of the psychological horror thriller titled Hunter, not to be confused with the anime show, which I've been requested to watch by my friend who watches nothing but anime. And I just haven't got to it because I watch so much other shit. But this is the movie, the live action movie, not an anime TV show. Got a 94% Rotten Tomatoes. I give it a solid 85 on the faux scale. 70% of users like this movie, Google users, including me. Basically, here's the premise. A fur trapper leaves his wife and daughter behind to kill a rogue wolf in the remote wilderness, but they soon become increasingly worried when a severely injured man shows up to disrupt their peaceful existence. Directed by Sean Linden. I really like this movie. It's a hidden gem. One of those movies you're probably not gonna hear about or be recommended by anyone, or even come across just scrolling through. I believe it's on Hulu, but I think I watched it on my free site, fmovies.to. Anyway, it starts out super slow. You're not really sure what's going on. It's a family living out in the wilderness. Super traditional, old school family. The man is the man of the house. They live off the land for the most part. They only leave for supplies like once in a blue moon, and they have like one vehicle. And the father hunts pretty much every day, and that's how he feeds his family. And then one day, while the daughter and the mom are out collecting water, I believe they are, by a river, they get a strange visitor. It's a lone wolf who's acting very aggressive, and he scares the shit out of them. She tries to go to the police, but they're like, "So you saw a big bad wolf?" And they're kind of like laughing it off, and she's like, "Yes, this is odd. We never had wolves in this area, or whatever." And then this wolf's been killing shit, and they find, dead animals and shit. And it gets kind of interesting, very slowly though. It's a slow burn, but it's got a hell of a payoff at the end. I mean, it really makes the movie, the ending, but I'm not going to spoil it. Here's the actors who play the leading roles. Nick Stahl, the kid from Terminator 2. He's a great actor. I like him in most things he's in. He plays Lou, the stranger, injured man who shows up. And Devon Sawa, he plays Wilmer Salt. And Camille Sullivan plays Anne. And then the daughter, Renee, is played by Summer H. Howell. And this is titled as a horror thriller, but it's definitely got a psychological element. Starts to make you think, like, what is going on here? So basically, the husband goes out to deal with this wolf problem. He's on a hunt, and this hunt goes longer than expected, and he comes across something super startling to him, and for reasons not so clear to the viewer, he doesn't report it to the police. It might be because he's living on land he doesn't own, maybe because the daughter's not in school, maybe because, I don't know, he's got a past, who knows, but he decides to take care of this problem head on. And it becomes out of his hands, I'll say. And I won't give too many spoilers, but it's a very good movie. I'm trying to give my best review without giving anything away, but most I can say is you just have to watch it for yourself. It's definitely a slow burn. You're going to be like, what the hell am I watching? And then you'll be like, oh, this is interesting. And then you'll be hooked about halfway through until the end. It has one of the craziest endings and a horror thriller I've seen. I think it came out 2020. Yeah, and it's a pretty cool take on Hunter Hunter. I mean, the title itself explains the movie in a very deep way. It's very interesting, and it's a great horror thriller. Like I said, I give it a 85% on my faux scale, and I recommend it to anyone looking out for a hidden gem, for a hidden thriller, psychological horror movie with some gruesome parts and some gore and some crazy shit going on. So, that was my review of Hunter x Hunter. If you've seen it, leave your thoughts and comments below. Feel free to engage with Foe. That's what I'm here for. And like and subscribe if you enjoy the video or any other reviews. You can check out some of the one-offs I've done. Check out the UFC Foeontheflicks if you're a fan of MMA, UFC specific, because I do my picks video and I go over that in that show and I touch on the news of the day. And yeah, thanks for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. That's the review of Hunter x Hunter.